Psst, psst. Hi! Due to the way YouTube works, I want to make a quick announcement before this video. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button or leaving a small comment. It really helps. If you feel like helping even more, you can check my Patreon or Ko-fi accounts. All the links are in the description box. Thank you! Greetings! In today's video, I'll be taking a look at the set of 14 opaque watercolors by Angora. I'm fully aware that this is a student quality or even kids quality paint, but I was still super intrigued. Oh, and their logo is a cat. Yup. I saw these at the university's art supply store when I went to visit my parents this summer, and I decided to grab a set then. They had larger sets too, but I figured that the smallest set was a perfect choice to test these out. These watercolors are made by Talens, the same company that makes the Rembrandt and Van Gogh watercolors. Now, obviously, the Angora line is not aimed for the same users. This set of 14 colors comes in a simple plastic case with a white base and transparent cover. The pens are brown and part of the base. They can't be removed as far as I can tell. The paint cakes look like the standard cakes you'd find in a kid's watercolor set. They rub off a bit. I was able to pick up some paint with my fingers from the dry, brand new cakes. I can't say if that's leftover dust from when they put together the set, or if that's a property of the paint itself. I'll test again for this with painted swatches. I proceeded to paint the swatches. The first round of swatches I did, I wasn't really impressed. I worked from dry pans and the colors came out rather weak. As the first swatches came out flat, I decided to wet the pans and let them sit for a bit, then paint new swatches. The second round of colors came out much stronger and vivid. They are opaque, but then again, these are opaque watercolors, so I wasn't expecting anything different. In a way, we can get really soft colors by working from dry pans, or more saturated colors by pre-wetting the pans. The next step was for me to test out these paints on a sketch. I had a great time using them. They work fine. There's a noticeable drying shift and they are definitely meant for sketches and studies, but they do the trick okay. I'm not expecting something mind-blowing about these. They are student or kids range, and it would be a bit absurd to expect more of this sort of paint. The color range is nice, they are affordable, and they work well to add a bit of color to a drawing. On the flip side, they can be a bit patchy for darker washes, and don't always layer well. The paints are said to be brilliant, non-toxic, long-lasting, and made from quality ingredients in Germany. I read in some places that the pans are removable, but I wonder if that was in reference to a previous version of this set, as I can't see any way to remove the pens I have here. I came back to the swatches to see if they would rub off, and they did a tiny bit. It's something to keep in mind if you decide to use those on opposite pages of a sketchbook. This is a cute little set and worth using if you already have it, but it's not necessarily worth going out of your way to get it. It can also be a nice set to paint with your kids, grandkids, or nieces and nephews. What do you think of this set, or of these kinds of sets in general? Let me know in the comments below. Take care, bye bye. Before I leave, here's a reminder that I have accounts on Redbubble and Society6 for fun things like stickers and mugs. Bye bye.